Hey, what's going on, working class hustlers of America and all across the globe? It's your main man, Horace, also known as La Machine. And we're going to do some sourcing. Like I promised. Just got to move some stuff around here. Hold on a second. Okay, good. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me get ready. I can't. I got people. These phones are ringing like crazy. I'm with the hustlers. I ain't got time for it. Let's see. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so we're looking at my tactical arbitrage. Let me just show you what it looks like from the home page, just to give you an idea in case anybody might not know. You gotta excuse me. I'm eating a slice of pizza. I'm hungry, man. I've been up since I got off work, got to bed probably maybe 2 in the morning, something like that. And I had to be up early because I had to go to the dentist. And that's why I'm not going to really be showing my face. I had to get a tooth pulled. Now I'm ugly. So, watch what we do here. We're going to go to search history right up here. And remember, yesterday we were working on Walmart. And look at that search. That same search is still going. 922 products have been added. Now, when you start looking at this amount, you're probably going to want to maybe kind of throw some filters in once you get there. So watch this. We're going to go results. We're going to go view results. Hey, what's going on, Timbo? I told you I was coming, didn't I? I said, I'm going to be out here every day. Excuse me, because I'm eating. I haven't eaten anything all day. Well, actually, that's a lie. I had an egg McMuffin this morning before my dentist appointment, just to get something in my stomach. But anyway, I promised you, I'm gonna be out here for you every day. You got to understand. Even though I've been out here, I've been on. You go back, check my receipts, dog. I've been out here since 2017. Not too many people checking for me. Well, that's good for you. That's good for you because I've proven that I'm not going nowhere. And guess what? Now you got me all to yourself. So you trying to get to the bag, you probably one of the few people that are going to do something. So good. You deserve my time. Now, remember what we're looking at. You'll get better at this. But remember, you can lay this out however you want. But right away, I'm looking, you see this restricted anytime I see that, I know to keep it moving. I'm looking at gross profit. I'm looking at the buy box price and the price. Now, if I see the buy box price is at $27 and I'm going to pay about $7.50, this is worth looking at. But then when I look at the pictures, look, that don't quite look the same. Okay. This is 10 packs. Let's click on that and see what that is. See, that's only 6 batteries. So this is the work that has to be. Oh, no doubt, man. I'm sorry about that. How about when we're done with the live, I'm going to reach out to you then, see if you got time so we can hop on a call. And in the meantime, if there's a quick question, go ahead and put it out here so we can address it if I can. And anybody else that might be watching, you know, they can check as well. Matter of fact, let me open something up here real quick. Because a lot of times people might be out there and they're not engaging. So if I don't have the right screen open, I can't see. Hold on a second. Yeah, see, there's supposedly there's 3 total out here. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's keep it moving. This ain't showing no price. Sometimes the software may not show a price. But remember, we used the software, Tactical Arbitrage, and we did what's called a product search, because you can do reverse searches, this, that, and the third. That's not what we're doing today. We're just doing a good old product search. Maybe tomorrow I'll actually just break it down how to set up a search. Let's see. I know this ain't gonna be no good. Number one, remember what we talked about yesterday? If you scroll over right here, you can see how many people are on the listing. Ain't enough people on there. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see. Dude, you don't even realize. If you out here with me right now, that just tells me, you know, how serious you are. Implant batteries? Oh, that's for hearing aids or whatever. All right, let's see what the Amazon listing looks like. Nope. That's for 60 batteries. So no good. Yeah, these batteries, that usually ain't going to work. But if you ever did get on some batteries, that would be good. But you're probably going to find those going into stores. Tim, do you ever do any retail arbitrage where you literally walk into physical stores and do your sourcing? Let me know. I'm just curious. Let's see what's going on here. Now, remember, guys, what we're doing, if for anybody who may have just showed up, we're literally sourcing products together. If you have to leave, That's okay. Come back tomorrow because I'm coming back every day. We get into the bag. We done with the dumb stuff. Okay. Cod liver oil. Let's see how much that's running. $8.70 for 8.4 fluid ounces. Something ain't right. Okay. Well, this is 8.4 fluid ounces. Now let's see, because this comes in different flavors. See, this is how you start getting into this stuff. It's the fruit splash. Okay. So far, so good. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got to make sure. Okay, now, Tim, you still there? Check this out. We're looking at the Amazon listing. We're looking at, it says 8.4 fluid ounces, pack of 1. Okay. Now. Oh, see, you already know. You already know. You up there telling me it looked good. You already know. And then look who on it. iHerb is on it. Let's do this. Do you use Keeper? Watch this. We're looking and we're just seeing only iHerb has been on this. Now, what we can do is we can go, let's look at the year. See, somebody had this FBA, and that was this person, Luminize or whoever. Okay, so you do use Keeper. You got the paid version or you using the free? Because what you can do is this. You're looking at 56 drops a month. This product is selling, and it's light. But watch this. And you might even be better than me. So let me know. You can go to data. You can go to offers. They might take a minute. Mine always takes a while to load. And you can say offers, include historical data, and look at in the last 30 days, and this was last updated a minute ago, they sold 98. Do you use Keeper like this? This feature? Hold on, I gotta take my antibiotic they put me on. Bro, all we got to do is see if you know what? Watch this. I'm going to take it off. It really didn't change much because only iHerb was selling it anyway. But this lets you know what it's really selling for. Because you're looking at the sold. But bruh, you getting this out for under £1, so it's light. It looks like it might be glass. Let's do the numbers real quick. Like I told you, I don't use tools for that. I should. I'm just old school. All I do is put $29.73. Take out the 15% because I'm going to merchant fulfill. That leaves me with $25.27. Take out the $8.70. That leaves me with $16.57 before I go to ship it. Now, were you using some software? What did you come up with, numbers wise? Just curious. Yeah, man, we can get in at this price, dog. I'm gonna put those links in the chat. Yeah, I was just gonna say, out of curiosity, if you threw it in your software, we can compare what numbers you get to what I get. Yeah, check on that. I put those links in the chat. Uh-oh. Looks like another one. They be lying. And they're up there talking about, we just looked at this product and they're up there talking about estimated monthly sales 2,800. That's a lie, according to Keeper anyway. Swanson is another. Don't they got a store? Yeah, we gonna have to do something with this, bro, because this, if we could get this to work, this is something you would want to go. You would want to go wholesale with this eventually, if you know. Let me see what that other one. Who was selling that other one? Yeah, we probably get in trouble. Look at, if we were gonna get it from Walmart, we would literally be buying it from Carlson. Well, they don't care, apparently, because if they did, shoot, they wouldn't be letting iHerb get in on it. We could go in light, you know what I mean? Just to see what happens. Now, you would have to do a little bit of finesse just to make sure you got your free shipping if you could get it. Because I know that's where they're gonna get you. But we'll just keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else we got here. I don't know. Nah, I don't like that. Okay. True. I got you. A lot of times, bro, what it ends up being, I'm just gonna tell you, it ends up being a needle in the haystack. We're gonna talk when we hop on a call so I can really see where you at. But for anybody that's watching this or who may catch this later, when you use this software, when you walk into stores, whatever it is, you looking for a needle in a haystack, essentially. So you gotta be ready to do the work. Now I can tell you about that life because you wouldn't even be out here right now. But oh, hold on. Oh, I see. This is one of them C price and cart deals, huh? I was looking at the wrong thing. Mm, hmm. Let's see something here. Nope. I remember we looked at them yesterday. Hmm. Oh no. Yeah, that's what the deal is, bro. You gotta be willing to put the time in. And like I said, we'll talk about it. But one of the things that really got me going, oh yeah, definitely. Matter of fact, now that we got a lot more search results, let's do it like this. Let's go to category. Where's our category at? Hmm. Okay. Let's change our category. Let's deselect all that. Let's go grocery and gourmet. Only 25? All right. I'll run another search. Yeah, supplements. It's a trip. You're right. See, I came into Amazon back in 2008. I came into Amazon through supplements because that's that's the I came from that world. And back then you could do it. I mean, you can still do it today, but you gotta figure out how you gonna get in. You gotta figure out your niche. Ooh, look at that. No, they ain't got none. That would have been interesting. Some of those weird. Now not only do I yeah, that's true. Man, and Amazon will slap a restriction on the brand while you already got inventory. Yeah, that's how they get you. But I got into grocery, then I niched down into snack food, then I niched down into potato chips. That may not be something that you want to get into, but we'll cover that for sure. Mm, all right, let's do it like this. Just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close that. I'm going to go to the completed searches. A second. Let's see. Oh my God, yes, man. You gotta watch some of my videos where I literally show the piles of boxes that's out there, bro. It's crazy. All right. Now I got to a point where I have someone that helps me, but that is very recent. That is not something that I was doing as far as paying somebody to help me pack boxes. I was doing that myself for the longest. All right, let's see what we got here. What is this? Oh, that's some sort of body mist. I don't really get into that. Hmm. Let's see what I can find. Yeah, but you gotta remember, I don't get to keep all that. You know, my margins are on the slimmer side. Because this is a business for me. This really ain't a hustle where I'm just trying to make a flip and then it's on to the next. This is an ongoing business, which means it is more of management than anything. You know what I mean? It's more about managing cash flow. And I had to get to a point where I had to quit pulling money out of the business. I couldn't, you know what I mean? I was always up against the wall. That's why I still got a job. Well, and plus I like my job. Plus I'm an older guy, so I'm not going to leave the job. I might as well go ahead and retire. So you can see there's a lot of things to consider. Suppressed buy box. I like that right off the bat. Okay. Plenty of people on the listing. I don't know if we can make it work. Let's see. Who's selling it? What? Home Depot. Well, I guess they would have it, huh? It's fertilizer. Hmm. Produces more fruit. All right. Let's look at this. Man, look at that keeper chart, dog. That ain't bad. Let's look at it though. Let's see what it's doing. If you got this might be tight, but let's see. 2249 minus 15%. That leaves you with 19. Then you got to pay 997. That leaves you with about $9.14 or 15 cents. And how heavy is this thing? Let me see if we can figure that out. £2. Man, that would be tight. You know, but see, that's another thing. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We gotta talk about it. That's all. Now, another thing I like to do, I like to see where everybody at. So everybody seems to be right around 2250, but it will go as high as 2866. That would be better. But this is where I would open up Keeper to see what's really selling. You know what I mean? Let's see. Data. Offer. Sold in the last 30 days. And this was FBA. Looked like they sold 12. Let's look at FBA only and see what happens. Okay, take that out. So then we know everybody else is not FBA. This dude didn't sell nothing at 28.86. He didn't sell nothing at 26.93. So I don't know. Would I mess with this? I don't know. Maybe. Now remember, you're looking at the price at Home Depot, but then you got to ask, how could I sweeten this deal a little bit? Can I use cash back? Let's see. 12.1%. If you use Be Frugal. Let's see what Rakuten is talking about. What's they talking about? Nothing. Who else? Retail Me Not is giving you 1%. I wonder. Let me see something. I haven't done gift cards in a long time. Let's look at Rev ROI for a second. Gift cards. The heck is this arbitrage card? I ain't never heard of that. So you could save 7%, for example, if you used a discounted gift card. That's one way to sweeten the deal. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Let me see. You want to make this your bread and butter. So you need the margins to be right. Oh, I got it. You currently don't work a job. This is how you getting it. All right. Okay, got you. You like to use your cash back as a bonus. And you heard of arbitrage card, which I hadn't. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yo, you for real, my dude. That's what's up. All right, let's see if we can find. Well, let me put those in the chat. So you got the Home Depot one link, I'm going to say. And then you got the Amazon link. Oh, that's what it looked like. Okay. Fertilizer spike. All right. Let's see if we can find one more before we get out of here, and then we can hop on a call. Figure out what's good. I only got one page left, so that's what we'll do. We'll look at this page, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, that's a lie. Hold on. But yeah, you were asking, do I actually pick and pack? I don't. So I got somebody to do that. And don't sleep, bro. If you look at my videos over the years, I was not doing the kind of numbers that I do now. And one of the things that I changed was I started doing merchant fulfill. It was just a game changer. And we're gonna talk about that. But you know what? I'll show you my that's from today. And you can see we got 27 orders so far. So I'm telling you. But what I was going to say was this is important, man. When you get to that level, you got people. This is so important. You got people that are right around you that would be interested in making a few extra bucks. You got people in your life, in your, ecosystem, people around you. An extra $200 a month would make a difference in their lives. That's a bill they could get paid, or you don't know what they're going to do with it, but it makes a difference. And that's going to free up your time. I've been able to, honestly, now that I really think about it, because nothing really happens in a vacuum, right? Things are happening synergistically together. And if I really go back and really look at what really happened, it wasn't just that I got more into merchant fulfilled. It was also when I started getting help, that really I could devote more attention to sourcing product. So, but I went through that page. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and stand by, man. I'm about to reach out on the horn. All right, bro. I'm about to end this, so I'm gonna get up and don't forget, guys, before I leave, don't forget, you got if you need to get at me, here's my number. Text me. All right. I'm getting ready to go hop on a call with my man right here. I'll be checking the rest of the day. I ain't going nowhere. So boom. And don't forget, remember everything I taught you. Pick your software. We use Tactical Arbitrage around here. Make sure that you can make a profit. Decide if you're going to merchant fulfill or FBA. Determine if you're restricted. Ain't no sense in going no further if you can't sell it. But remember, you may not be able to sell it right now. All the research you did up to this point, was not a waste, because at some point you might be able to sell it. This type of stuff happens in the business. So it's still good to do enough research to know that there's a certain brand or a certain product that would be worthwhile getting into. It's not a waste when you get to this point. It just means you need to move on to another product at this point. Check your restrictions. Find out if there's any IP complaints. Do your further analysis, looking at product rank, product star ratings, number of sellers, FBA versus merchant fulfilled as far as your other sellers. Is the buy box suppressed? Is the competition in stock? If you have a paid version of Keepa, you should be able to see that. Review your graphs. Decide how many you're going to purchase. And if you're lucky and it works out, wash, rinse, and repeat. This is a momentum-based business, guys. Okay? In the beginning, it's better to focus on return on investment than it is on dollars in the beginning. That is my advice. Okay? If you source low rank, that's going to get you very popular items, and you're going to have a lot of competition. Don't forget to sign up for the Tactical Arbitrage free course. Don't forget to sign up for the free Snackfood Symposium. La Machine, I'm out.